What do you do whenever you get your check back from your insurance company to cover all the storm damage that we've recently had in this area, and the check has the mortgage company's name on it? That's what this video is going to be about today. How to contact your mortgage company, how to start that process, the forms you're probably going to have to fill out or collect from your contractor, what's the time frame it's going to take, how the mortgage company is going to send you the money, and also the inspection process. So let's dive straight into this video and get started. Hello, I'm Richard with Acumen Contracting, and I'm making this video today to talk a little bit about what you need to do whenever you receive your check from the insurance company and it has the mortgage company's name on it. This is something that you want to be very careful about, and whenever you do contact your mortgage company to find out what you need to do to get this process started, that you follow their guidelines very closely, because if you don't, it can cost you a lot of time through this process. Now, whenever you receive that check, the first thing you're going to want to do is contact your mortgage company and let them know what you've got and how to proceed with this. Every mortgage company is going to have a lost draft department that handles this type of information. So whenever you call them, they're going to tell you exactly what you need to do. You're going to start the claim, and they're going to send you out a package telling you exactly what they need for you to send in. Now, some of these mortgage companies, it's going to be as simple as taking the check, endorsing it, taking it to your local mortgage company if you have one there in your area, and they're going to endorse it, and then you can just deposit that right into your account. Now, some of them are a little bit more difficult. They're going to want you to go ahead and endorse the check, send it to them so they can deposit it into their account, and then they're going to disperse the money depending on where you're at throughout this process. You know, what if you got the roof done, or if you've got a bunch of different things going on, they're only going to pay you whenever you get one part of this job done. The other mortgage companies, some of them, you just go ahead and send the check in, they'll endorse it and send it right back to you, and you can go ahead and deposit into your account. They're all different, but as soon as you call your insurance company and you get that package back, they're going to let you know exactly what to do depending on what type of mortgage you've got. Now, what I've got here, I've got a package that a mortgage company sent us here recently about one of our clients and what they was asking for, so I thought I'd go over it to use it as kind of an example of what you might expect. Now, right here, one of the first things they ask for with this mortgage company is an endorsed insurance claim check. Okay, so with this company, they're gonna want the homeowner to endorse it and send it to them. They're gonna deposit into their account, and as you get work done, they're gonna send that money out. The next thing they're asking for is an insurance company adjuster's worksheet. Now, what that is whenever your adjuster from your insurance company comes out to adjust the damage on your property, sometimes they give it to you right then. Sometimes it takes a week to 10, 14 days to get that information. Whenever you get that information, that's what they're going to want to see, and that's what you're going to want to send in with your check. So that way they know exactly how much is being paid for each and every item, and how to send that money out. Okay, so the next thing they want is a signed contract. So whenever you get a contract from your contractor, now if you're working with us, we're going to fill out this contract. We're going to know exactly how to fill it out, exactly how to send it into the mortgage company, and exactly what they need. But if you're working with someone else, you're in another area where we don't do any work, you're going to want to make sure that that contract is very precise and correct. Because if you don't get it right, it's up to the person that's at the mortgage company to interpret that contract and what's supposed to be done and what's not supposed to be done, and the amounts. Now, whenever you get that going on, if it's not very clear, you get a breakdown in communications, and it could take a long time to sort through that and getting approvals to send the money out through the mortgage company and making sure it's okay to do this. So you don't want to let something just be thrown up in the air and have to be decided by that claim handler handling that claim, how much money to send out. So that's very important. Okay, the next thing on this list is a contractor's waiver of lien. They're going to want that filled out, so that way after they pay all the money to you and it's paid and the contractors get it, the contractor can't go back and file a lien on your property because they've already got a lien waiver signed before the work is even started. So that's pretty standard, just pretty much with every mortgage company. Okay, they want a W-9. So filling out a W-9 is We have our own W-9s we can fill out. With this particular mortgage company, they want us to fill out their own tax documentation and send it in with their letterhead on it. So make sure you follow their directions exactly the way they say. They also have on here, copy of contractor's license. Now, in the state of Texas, you don't have to have a license to do roof repairs or, to do this type of work. So a license is not required. So you also want to send in a documentation stating that a license is not required in that area. Now, a lot of these other states out there surrounding Texas, you got to have a license to do that type of work. So you want to make sure that you send that to them, that you don't have not the insurance, but you don't have a contractor's license, and tell them it's not applicable in that state. Okay, what else? They also have on here the different ways of mailing the information in. They have one regular mail address that you can send it in. They have an overnight mailing address, and they have a fax number. Now what I do, we typically overnight everything in an overnight package. And then the fax number, if they got an email, I will overnight it, I will fax it, and I'll email the same information to all three of those different sources. Now what that does, it keeps them having a breakdown of communications, because let's just say they get the overnight package and the claim handler misplaces one little sheet of paper, it could hold up your entire claim. But if you send it three different ways, the chances of them losing one bit of information, it goes down dramatically. So that's one important tip to keep in mind whenever you're sending all your information in. But if we're doing it, you don't even have to worry about it. We'll just get it done. Let's see here, what else they have on here? The different ways they send out money. And they also have a detailed information on this sheet. Like, let's just say your claim is under $10,000. With this particular mortgage company, they're not going to hold any money out. They're just going to endorse it and send it back to you. If it's over $10,000, they're going to actually have an inspection process that they go through and different other things that they have to do whenever it's over $10,000. But they have all the details here and numbers you can call to ask questions about that. There's also a number on here for the inspection. After all the work is done and you need inspection, or if the work is 50% done and you need an inspection to go out there to go ahead and take place, that way you can get 50% of the money, you can go ahead and call that number. But if it's a roof or just the gutters that you're doing on your house, those are usually done in 1 to 2 days. So you 100% done just right off the bat. As soon as you call them, you're 100% done. So there's not a 50% waiting period, do 50% and then go into the next phase. It just doesn't exist. Let's see here. I think I've already went over the contractor's waiver of lien. They got their own form in there they want you to fill out. Let's see here, the tax information. Oh yeah, third-party authorization form. If we're going to work with you and your mortgage company, I'm going to want to get a third-party authorization filled out so that way I can send it into the mortgage company and work with them personally, because I'm going to follow up with them every 3 days or so to make sure that they've got the right information. And once they do get the right information, I'm going to verify that they have everything they need. And then I'm going to follow up with them whenever the check is sent out, make sure the check was sent out, what's the amount of the check that was sent out, and just keep following up with them every step of the process to make sure there's no lag time. Because if something is missing or something's wrong at the mortgage company, they're not going to notify you or me and say, hey, we need this or it's going to hold up your check. They're just going to simply wait until someone calls them to get whatever they need. So that's another important tip, to always follow up with the mortgage company, and that's what we do. Let's see here, what else do they have here? More information about the overnight package. That's all I have on this particular package right here. But if you have any questions about the claims processing system, give me a call or send me a message. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions. If you'd like to use Acumen Contracting to be your contractor, everything that we do with working with the mortgage company and your insurance company, we don't charge any extra for that, working with you, nothing at all. So that's definitely an added plus to take a lot of headache off your plate when dealing with your mortgage company or your insurance company. So be sure to contact us. I'm going to put a form on this website that you can fill out. The message is going to go straight to me and I'll look at it. I'll either come out there myself or send one of the sales reps out there to go over your options with your mortgage company, with your insurance company, and the best way to go about everything, so that way this is done as quickly as possible. So Another thing about this information, that whenever you fill out this form, we don't sell it to other companies. We're not a lead generation company. All this information that you fill out on the form is specifically just for us, nobody else. So you can feel safe and secure whenever you do fill out that information, that it's staying within this company. So like I say, if there's anything that we can help you with, be sure to give us a call. I'm going to be making more videos about different parts of the insurance claim process that you can watch to get more details about each and every part of this claim process. So be sure to go to our YouTube channel, watch our videos, our Facebook, look over our website, get to know Acumen Contracting a little bit more. And I think that's it. See you in the next video.